With a hint of black cherry.
That's great. What you say?
We good.
Good.
You good?
What we talking about, man?
All right, we in the building, man. What we talking about? Podcast. We got some special guests. We got one special guest today, man. We're gonna get to that in a minute. First of all, I want to thank everybody who was tuning in to the last episode, the Triller Trills episode. It's on YouTube right now. We're gonna release the last part to the episode probably.
We gonna get
tonight, tomorrow.
soon.
Hey man, my apologies, man. Shit been real hectic, man. We been running a lot of projects and shit. So I'm trying to get to the editing.
Yes,
and
indeed.
putting these clips out as fast as possible. Anyway, thank y'all. Go check out the episode on YouTube right now. Go check out everybody Instagram and Facebook and all the socials and all that good shit, man. So today we got a special guest, man. My friend, my partner, my teammate, goddamn Don Bob.
Bro.
I call him Don Bob.
Don Bob.
His Instagram joint is Don Bob. Like,
Yeah.
so I in my mind, like Don Bob. But no, it's my man, LaDon L. Okay, the Duce ambassador.
The Duce Kingpin.
Yeah.
Duce Kingpin is in the fucking building, man. Where my
Cut
collapse
that
at?
check, yo.
Big L, where we at, man?
Man, I want to first and foremost thank y'all for inviting me on to this podcast, man. I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? My brother.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Triller.
Hey,
My
man.
guy.
It's good to have you here, man.
Definitely working hard, trying to grind out here,
My
doing
man.
that thing, man.
Here we go. We got sound effects.
It's a little hot in here. I'm going to take
Bro,
my
I said it the first time. You get in that hot seat. That's literally the hot seat right there,
That's the
man.
hot seat right here.
That is.
So we're going to get to it, you know.
How was your trip out here, man? Good?
Rainy.
He came down from Morgantown.
Yes,
Rainy.
indeed.
It's a rainy day.
Morgantown. That's a good segue, man. Talk to me about Morgantown.
Well, Morgantown is definitely it's a college town. A lot has changed over the years from the time I was coming up around there. You know, the party scene is very different. The people are very, you know, stay at home type. But when school is in, it gets crazy. School, WVU school is very much crazy. And that's what I loved about it the most, the school.
Yeah.
You know, the atmosphere.
It's supposed
the
to be like,
school
what,
time.
#1 party school in America? Yeah.
Yeah, used to be. We slacking right now. We slacking. We got to pick it up. But, you know, it's definitely a beautiful environment. I love it. You know, it's home to me.
That's about it.
It's definitely home to me.
All right, for the people that don't know, man, what do you do? What you got going on?
Well, as you already probably, some don't know, some might do know. You know, I'm the CEO of Blackout Bandits.
Blackout Bandits. Shout out Blackout Bandits.
Man.
We've
Big parties.
Yes, sir.
we're just trying to make a wave, man. You know, when I started this business, 2013, I woke up. You know, rest in peace, my baby Nikki. You know, she definitely inspired me and pushed me to make this move. And you know, we've just been going.
What you been doing?
Man,
What you do, dog? For everybody that don't know, man, this man promotes parties. This man is a promoter. This man has brought some of the best acts out to West Virginia, man. And the resume is extensive and impressive, man. And he's being modest right now, man. But this
Real
really
humble.
I'm very humble.
Real humble.
Yes, I'm very humble. I'm very, you know, it's just different now. You know, the way you look at it, the way you know, approach the situation is very different than when I started it. You know, in the beginning, it was just more like, man, I want to do this. You know, I want to do that. But then, you know, I had the opportunity to sit back and regather my thoughts and myself and find myself with this business. You know, I don't like to lose. I'm a sore loser. You know, we were losing. Man, I'm just like trying to figure out what is it that I'm missing? What is it that we need to do? So it became more personal than a business move now because, you know, I want to see this thing work. I want to build this platform in order to give, you know, opening acts, you know, other up-and-coming artists to have a platform. You know, people fail to realize your opening acts are your most important part of your shows, which are some local. You know, that's another thing we need to touch on, local. Support your local acts around here. We are what people fail to realize that you are the consumer. You're the people that buy. You're the people that make that artist who they are. You know, I don't care if you know Bob down the street. You know, if he has the talent, why not support him? You know, a lot of people get this thing twisted, as in, you know, prime example, Drake didn't just fall out the sky. You know what I'm saying? Drake worked hard for his spot.
Absolutely.
You know, his people supported him. His city supported him. You know, and I'm looking at other artists that are coming through the game right now that have the potential, you know. And at the end of the day, what's the problem with supporting your local acts? You know, that's what makes this thing go. You know, supporting people that you know. And, you know, look at Lil Skies. He's from Martinsburg. You know, prime example.
With Chambersburg?
Chambersburg, something like that.
Well,
He's from Pennsylvania, Waynesburg.
Right.
He's close enough.
Yeah,
He's close enough.
Yeah,
You know, a lot of people wondering why he's not coming back.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. That's a fact.
It's a fact. So, you know, I got questioned about that a couple days ago. Dude was like, man, Lil Skies ain't come back. You bring Lil Skies. I'm like, well, I would think he want to come back.
Right.
You don't need me to bring him back. That's his hometown.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I try to tell people as they coming through this, man. Enjoy the moment. You know, definitely take it all the way
It's
in.
a brief moment.
It's a brief moment in this game.
Yeah, it's a brief one.
It's definitely a brief moment in this game. But, you know, you got a lot of artists out there like that really got it. Prime example, Triller. You know, another artist by the name of TK.
Oh,
TK, what up?
TK definitely got it. Crystal Baby.
Crystal Baby, what up?
Kels. You know, they all have a lane, and they all represent West Virginia. And, you know, shout out to TK for winning the Beacon Award.
Shout out TK.
You know what I mean? And,
See you.
You know, and
Indeed.
those are big boundaries. She's knocking down doors. And if you ask me,
that's
what
more
I think.
important to me than the other allure that comes with it. You know what I mean? Is that outreach? You know, so
yeah, I mean, what I did it for in the beginning, it was selfishness. It was very selfish on me, you know, and I'm happy that I was able to gather myself and come back at this on a different note. You know, good friends, you know, Top always keep me, you know, level-headed sometimes, you know. I might
try.
get a little, he tries. He definitely tries.
Doesn't work.
that's one of his good
tries.
attributes. Though. That's one of his good
He
attributes.
definitely tries.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, look, I want to talk about local artists, right? But I want to get into this pain you've been putting in, man. I want to get into this blood, sweat, and tears that you've been pouring into this business, man, into this entertainment field in that area, man. What was your first event? Who was the first artist you brought out?
Joel Santana, All White Party, Rock Top,
Well, in West Virginia.
Morgantown.
Okay.
I've had Joel's twice.
Okay, got you,
Yeah.
man. All right.
First artist
I
I
didn't know
ever
that.
had was, like I said, Joel's. Then we followed back up with Jadakiss. And then we followed back up after that with Pusha T, Travis Porter, Who Kid, Styles P.
Resume serious, man.
Yeah, like,
Legends.
and then we came back with Fat Trail.
I was there.
Yeah, so, I mean,
I remember going into the Fat Trail because I didn't know you at that time, and we went. A couple of us went out there. I remember going in the venue, man, seeing everybody, and you know, all the attractive ladies in Blackout Bandit gear behind the bar. I seen Ace of Spades.
Hey, first
I
impressions
seen
are lasting, man.
I seen the whole vibe in there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm like, damn, they in Morgantown doing this shit.
Yeah.
And then about 2 years later, I think it was. That's when we first met. You know what I'm saying? So
I looked them up. I looked Flight up. I like doing that. That's my thing. I like doing that. I like to watch. I troll people more than they think.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see what the next man
lurking.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always looking for the next somebody. You know what I mean? And I don't know what stuck out to me with Flight. You know, he was a DJ
Work
when I
ethic.
seen it.
Yeah, it was
he was DJing the
Yeah.
first time I seen it. I was like, yo, man, come up here and DJ. You know, and he came up here, He DJ, right? Came with DJ, right?
DJ 2 Millie Rock.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
kicked. Yeah, 2 milli.
Nah, I hosted
I
the
was
joint
supposed to
first.
be there for that, man.
I did the
100%.
hosting first.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
came back and DJ the 2 Millie joint.
Right. Just reaching out to Flight, it was funny because, you know, I was like Cumberland, Maryland. I was like, man,
Yeah.
anything going on down Cumberland? But when I reached out to the Flight, you know, he came up, you know, he DJ'd first. Next thing you know, I'm, like I said, trolling. And I seen this video. And it was just more the lightning of the image of the lightning. I don't know how he did it. It caught my eye. So I said, hey, man, I know you did videos, man. He said, yeah, I did videos.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I did videos.
sound just like
And
him too.
I was like, man, you gotta shoot this video. You gotta start doing videos, man. I'll find another DJ. You do the videos.
Yeah.
So when we do these videos, that's how we speak to the people. You know, I take them very seriously. But, you know, after a while, I'll be like, man, Flight know what he want. He know what I like. You know, every now and then I'll shoot him a text here and there or shoot him something on Snap. Yo, this is what I like. You know, kind of like, you know what I mean? Try to put that in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he just takes off, man. He takes off, man. You know, and that's what, you know, DJ Flacco, you know, DJ's at the bank in Morgantown. You know, he's from Jersey. You know, we signed him. You know, we definitely want to see West Virginia grow as a whole, man. Like, that's my goal,
Yeah.
to put West Virginia on the map like no other. And, you know, I took that as my, you know, my first and my priority right there, like, to be the first one to break through.
I'm sure a lot of people want to know why West Virginia.
It's a good question. But that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Where I'm at, I'm gonna get it popping.
All right.
I don't care like what the situation is. Like,
Right.
we gonna get it popping.
Well,
You know, we've taken a lot of losses, but we gain more than, you know, money sometimes. Sometimes it ain't about the money, it's about, you know, the people, you know, looking at what we're trying to do. And
The
we're
energy, right?
Yeah, the energy.
Yeah.
Definitely the energy. You want, I want this so much, I'm not gonna stop until it happens. And I think I probably made that clear a few times. You know, when Mainstage shut down, you know, Mainstage gave us a lot of love, man.
Shout out
You know,
to V, man.
yeah, V, shout you out, you know, keep your head up, Tim. At the end of the day, like, it's one of them situations, like, when we was doing Main Stage, we didn't have a home.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because nobody would never let rap into their buildings. You know, the clubs will play the music all day. But as soon as a rapper want to come in there, no, we're not built for that.
Okay.
We're not built for that.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, how you gonna feel like you're not built for something, but you steady keep our music playing in your clubs? You know what I mean? So
That's crucial.
That's
That's
crucial.
crucial.
That's very crucial. You know what I mean? A lot of them clubs up there do that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey, that's down here too, man.
Bro, it's
And that's
across
bad.
the map, man.
But so-
Culture vultures, man.
Culture vultures. That's
Understand?
That's a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good way to put it.
Yeah.
But when the Main Stage let us in the door, you know, that was a blessing. It gave me the opportunity to keep going, to keep doing what I'm doing, keep everything, keep popping. You know what I'm saying? So when they shut down, everybody's looking around like, what's next to do? And that's a good question. Because like we just said, you know, there's no club for you to go and get that done. They're not letting you in. So my next step was, you know what I'm saying, the Marriott Waterfront. I've eyed it for almost 3 years. You know, I went to prison in 2014. And I remember going down there, getting all the brochures and stuff for it. And I took it with me. Had it sent in, you know what I'm saying? And I read it, just looking at it, trying to put my mind,
Your vision in
my
it,
vision
play,
in
yeah.
it. And I'm like, man, one day I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. We're going to get that spot. It just wasn't the time. You know, when Main Stage shut down, it was like taking training wheels off.
Let's talk about Main Stage real quick, man.
Yeah, sure.
Because let me tell you, man, L has walked in some of the best artists into that building, man. I know my first joint over there with you was Lil Bibby. Okay, so we got Bibby. Who was next?
OT Genesis was there too, right? You brought OT,
Yeah,
right?
Lil Bibby, OT Genesis, Casanova,
Cat- forgot about
Jacquees, Q the Fool, Young Blue. I don't even like saying that name.
The Baby.
The Baby. Lloyd.
Real briefly, yeah. What happened with Young Blue, man? What happened with that show, man?
Well, I really don't like talking about
You ain't gotta go deep into it. What happened?
Uncensored. Here we go.
I was there, right? I could tell the story, but just in briefly, man. Sometimes these artists, man, they just get out of hand, man, and shit it go left sometimes, man.
What we talking about, man?
Oh man, all I remember hearing is "fuck Dallas, still a nation." My man turned around, took him a shot of champagne, skip to the exit, like just bolted to the exit, and I'm like,
Walked off
"What's going
stage.
on, yo? Like, what's going on? You walking off stage?" Like I say, I don't want to speak about it. I don't speak about it.
Shout out to the whole camp, man. Shout out to Young Blue, man. But he walked off stage. And it was a little scene afterwards, man. But
My
everything
thing
is
is,
good now.
and I'm gonna tell this to all the artists, okay? Doesn't matter how many people that's in the crowd.
That's right.
I don't care if it's 8, 5, 4, 3. I don't care 2, 1, whatever. Do your show.
Absolute.
Do your show. People made time for it, even though it's 8 people. Do your show, man. I don't care if it's 10 people. Just do your show.
10 or 100 get the same.
Let me tell you
performance every
something.
time, man.
Casanova ain't have nobody in the building. Now look at Cass now.
That's a fact.
Everybody doing the So Brooklyn Challenge and all this. Oh, so Cass. But you, when he was there, you ain't want to. But everybody screaming, "Oh, we want to see this. We want to see this artist." Listen, I'm not bringing nobody until y'all support it. You know what I'm saying? It's like flipping, my G.
Yeah.
You got to flip to make another move.
Absolutely.
You can't just think that I'm going to cater to everything y'all asking for. Support it. I'll bring you who you want the next time. That's the whole thing. You ain't got to travel to Pittsburgh. You ain't got to travel to wherever. You could go right there. You can holler at me. Hit me on my Instagram. Yo, we want to see this. Promote it. Share the flyer. You share a million memes about
Can't
nothing.
share a flyer,
Can't share a flyer.
They won't do it. I don't understand. When I was promoting, man, I noticed that it was extremely hard for people to just push a button and share your flyer.
But they'll share a meme about a cat, about some girl your girlfriend is, or how you know, some wild stuff.
Or they won't share the flyer and they show up like, you know what I'm saying, and the jump might be light. You know what I'm saying? And bro, we need you to help support. You know what I'm saying?
First thing somebody said, is it popping? Y'all make it, listen, you make it popping. All I do is bring the artist.
Right.
That's my job. Bring the artist, make sure you got security, make sure you fit. You know, we try to feed
You have a safe event.
Yeah, that's what our job is. When you go anywhere else, you can't get, you know, food when you buy a VIP ticket or drinks for this, that, and the third. You're not getting that. Right. Especially in New York or Jersey, especially DC Bliss. You're not getting that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people look for little things to justify why they don't want to go.
Right.
Nothing major. Can't be nothing major.
We've heard it all. I've heard it all personally.
Yeah, if it's something major, holler at me. If it's something serious, why you ain't get at me? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just the way this era is, and some of these men running around here today are, and people are today, you know. And I get it, man. I'm cool with that, man. You know,
it's a generation of excuses, man.
Yeah, you know, it's cool, man. We're gonna still rock, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We still gonna do what we gotta do. That's one thing about this here. We ain't gonna stop until I get what I want. Period.
Feel you.
That's just what it is.
That's right.
Feel it.
Backing up the Casanova, right? So I remember the Casanova. I'm pretty sure he was first.
Not a soul.
Not a soul. Not a.
And you know what I still did?
We had to move him to
you know
another
what I
venue.
still did? You know, normally a promoter, any promoter, I'm willing to bet this, would just cut their losses when they seen the ticket sales and not selling the ticket.
Right.
Once they saw a ticket sale, no ticket sold online, a lot of times people are like, man, cut your losses, just let them keep the deposit and just roll back.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's not how you getting down.
Nah. You come on down here. We will figure out something for you, brother.
What was your feeling? Because I remember looking.
I was hurt.
No, see what happened was
hurt.
it was people there, and then the opening acts rapped and rolled. They rapped and then they left the building. And when they left the building, other people left the building.
True.
Which was some sucker shit, man. And when artists rap and roll, if you were artists out there, man, and somebody put you on their stage, stick around and watch the other, support
Speak
the
on
other
it.
artists, and especially the main artists. Like a lot of these artists, they think they bigger than
The
artists
main,
that's
yes.
the main artists.
Yes, I get that a lot.
So when I looked out there,
that a lot.
when I looked out there with nobody out there. Let me ask you, how did you feel? What was the feeling that you felt when you seen
Like again, I
an
said,
empty venue?
Like I said, I'm a sore loser. I didn't go home and dwell on it.
Right.
In the back of my mind, we coming back. I mean, a lot of these open acts really think they are bigger than the artists themselves.
Indeed.
And you
It's
know,
that ego, man.
it's until like my whole thing is this: until you cut that deal and you got Spotify
Right.
about 500,000 streams or whatever the hell going on,
Real streams.
I'm gonna pay you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna pay you or come to you, yo.
Yeah.
Let's make this thing pop.
Real streams.
You know what I'm saying? Real
We
streams.
gotta touch on that. Real streams.
real-
yo.
real-
A lot of people be inflating the views and the streams and the
Well,
likes.
see, I'm new to
and,
this.
uh,
I'm new
listen,
to that part.
I think all of us are. We're not really a generation that posts on
Right.
stuff our whole life. You know what I mean?
Right.
This new generation,
Yeah, I mean,
they seeking validation.
They definitely do.
Like
And
we
that's
don't
just
like
not
we don't
gangster.
know like we don't know
You know what
like
I'm
we don't know
saying?
the services that you can get to get your
Word.
Spotify.
you know, I don't know none of that. They be tricking
Word.
me.
They hit everybody inbox.
They trick me.
They see you on the gram, they hit your inbox.
And my thing more so is, I just want to see these opening artists, local acts, get their shine, man.
Is
You
that
go
your-
somewhere else in a major city, you're not getting all that.
Nah.
Don't think you coming to my
Yeah.
my event and you think you're gonna get all that.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had a couple incidents where opening acts, I had to slow down on that because they get a little outside their lanes, man. And, and I don't deal with foolishness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come be professional at all times because I'm a professional. You know what I'm saying? I leave that stuff at the door. When I walk through these venues and, I'm doing the walkthroughs or whatever like that, I'm business,
Right.
as you should.
Going
And,
through real life
yeah,
issues, man.
most definitely.
Yeah.
So back what I was saying, man. All right, so because I see when I can't tell when it's game time, it seems as though you're so focused that I couldn't tell what you were feeling at that moment. I know we improvised and we moved to another venue and everything turned out great.
Yeah.
You understand? And we got footage and it was just a great night. I remember that night, and then I remember the redemption, which was Jacquees. And I remember how I felt when there was a sold-out venue when Jacquees came. Tell me about that particular event and how it made you feel to see that line down the street after coming back from a somewhat of a loss.
I think Jacquees was before Casanova.
I don't think so.
Because remember, Cass missed the show, the first show, because he was kicking it off. Then OT Genesis was second, and Jacquees was the last. But see, Cass missed the.
Oh, you right.
Yeah, so Cass
Right,
missed the.
right, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we had to deal with that. But,
Okay, I remember we came off some type of loss.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
we came off some type
listen,
of struggle. It was some type of
listen.
struggle before.
It's always
and
a struggle.
Then it was the redemption.
Yeah, I mean,
understand?
yeah. The Cass was first. It was a misscheduling or whatever through his people. And then we had OT Genesis, who was phenomenal.
Yeah,
that
that was
dude
dope.
That
was
was a
great.
Triller
wild,
performed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Yeah,
Triller
Triller
performed.
performed.
Yeah.
Yo,
That was my first
Cass,
event with you, yeah.
Yo, OT Genesis performance was crazy.
Bro.
I love that dude. Like I really do.
Raw
I
energy.
appreciate him. But when Jacquees got there, and that was my first show, sold out show, and I was excited.
Yeah.
I was very happy. But in the back of my mind, I wasn't pleased with how we got here. Like just it was still like nah.
Absolutely.
This is like, nah. I'm not going for that. So in the whole summer, I was just sitting there plotting, planning, getting ready for the next year. Some unfortunate situations came into my life, but in the end of the day, we still got a job to do. We have to do this. It takes all of us to make this thing work, man. You can spend all your money on Drake. Drake will never shout you out. You can follow him. He ain't gonna shout you out. These local acts that that you've seen try to do something positive with their life, why not support them? I don't get that. I
It's
don't
that
understand
struggle,
that.
man. That
I
struggle
don't
built
understand that
character.
whatsoever. Like, that's the most shocking part of it all. You know, people that you know that's doing something with themselves. I'm not saying everybody can rap, because a lot of these dudes don't need to rap. I think they need to figure out something else to do. Like,
Security.
nah, not more or
A lot
less
of these guys
security.
tough
You can
guys.
do, you can do the you can be the agent, you know, the assistant. You know, you can do a few other things other than rap.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like everybody needs to rap. If you got 25 people in your entourage, why? And that like, this is my artist, this is my artist, this is my artist, this is my artist. Okay, if you got all these dudes in your entourage, whatever, like that in your group, make some of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, see them. You know what I mean? So everybody don't need to rap. That's all I'm
Right.
saying. And then they complain about how much to pay to get on the stage, brother or sister.
Hey, tell the artist right now why they would pay a fee to open up.
Man, listen, first and foremost, let's get this one thing clear. Nothing in this world is for free, okay?
It's hard to
Let's
set
get
at an
that
early
thing
age.
understanding, okay? Secondly, these artists want a lot of money, okay? Venues want a lot of money. Insurance, stages being built. I'm not going to disclose on the Kevin Gates amount, but I will say this much. I bet not ever hear artists talk about, so, yo, can I just get on your stage?
Right.
Because them days is over with. Now,
Yeah.
main stage, I could have been flexible. I'm flexible with main stage. All right, you sell the amount of tickets, whatever. But when we get in these big venues, 12,000, 2,500, 3,000 people, and I got big name artists coming, you need to pay that fee.
These are A-listers.
These are not,
Yeah.
this is Kevin Gates and Justina
Yeah.
Valentine.
Yeah.
This is not Lil Romeo and Black China. I'm sorry. It's not that. This is a whole,
Romeo.
you know what I mean?
Romeo.
It's not, or a little scrappy or nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are A-list people.
No offense to any of those.
No,
artists,
no,
honestly.
no,
Just-
no
I
offense.
get what you're saying though.
No offense to
Yeah.
anybody. I'm just
Yeah.
going to speak the real. Like, we need to do better.
Yeah.
You know, West Virginia, Cumberland, Martinsburg, Hagerstown, we need to do better.
Especially if your music, you throwing money around
Yes,
your music. You
do
know what I mean?
better, man. Like, support your people, man. Stop all this nonsense of I don't like
What they
him
call
because it is, or
Capping.
yeah, capping, whatever you want to call it, capping. Stop it, man. Like, support your people, man. Support the movement, man. You never know what might happen.
Right.
Your next Drake might be your next door neighbor.
See, one thing I see, man, like, and it's not just in Morgantown, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It'd be artists that won't show to a big show. They won't come to a big show, and they claim to be artists that want to make it somewhere.
Right.
And it's bigger than a personality of who's throwing it, or it's bigger than a personality, or it's bigger than the fact that you might not like the club or whatever the case is.
Right.
If you a rapper and you in bumfuck, and we basically in bumfuck Egypt, man. We out here in the woods.
Way.
You know what I'm saying? We not in the metropolitan city where you got different options.
Right.
You got record labels. So if there's a big show going on and you an artist, you would think that artists would come out and support that, so there'll be more. So at some point they can have their show, or just to feed the scene. You understand? Feed the hip hop scene, the music scene, whatever it may be.
Niggas be too cool, bro.
Yeah,
What-
Be
indeed.
too cool, bro.
Everybody, my favorite
cool.
thing is, man, somebody said, prime example, we just had Beanie Siegel. Shout out to Beanie Siegel.
Big
Love
shout
him.
out.
Big,
Shout out.
big shout out to
What a
Beanie Siegel.
catalog, I
That was
gotta
crazy.
say.
That was a crazy
Yo,
event. man.
listen.
I didn't realize how much from my childhood I was gonna relive that night,
Yeah,
man.
This man lost his whole voice. This man lost his
Hey,
whole
look, you
voice.
can't- you can't-
I'm looking
hey, look,
like
what you say?
I'm looking for the
You can't take me to
cameraman.
a
I'm,
90 show, dog.
I'm waiting to see some type of lightning in my face, something. I look to my left. He like,
He got his one
I'm
hand
like,
up. Yeah.
I'm like,
Hey yo, I'm going line for line
What?
with Beanie Siegel
Yes,
and
he
that
was.
bitch. Look
Yes,
here, man.
he
You
He
was.
can't,
look over at me. He said, "You can't take me to a 90 show,
you
dog."
can't take
Yeah,
me no
he made
90
that.
shows,
You
dog.
can't take me to no 90
That's
show.
what I do, dog.
He turned all the way up, and you know listen. I'm happy for that, because Flight don't normally do that.
Yeah.
I got the
And just
footage
that-
though.
and just for him to feel that way, I was pleased with that, because I don't normally see Flight have he just about his business, and to see him actually having fun, and that was
fun.
enough for me. I didn't care about the footage after that. That's
No,
my
no,
guy,
hey, bro, I
man.
got plenty
I
of footage.
believe you.
Plenty.
Look, I
Plenty.
believe you. But what I'm saying is, that means more to me sometimes than anything.
Sometimes
you know what I'm saying?
other people
yeah,
live
it don't
vicariously
be.
through them.
I'm just over that. You know what I mean? It's still a business.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm just over all the other stuff. You know what I mean? Like this business, like I said, I was selfish in the beginning, but now it's a little more personal than when I started this thing. You know, I lost somebody that I truly loved. You know, and that really, you know, and then I went through another personal situation, and it's humbled me.
Yeah.
And it's really much given me an eye opener on life and how to try to maneuver through this thing a little bit. So, you know, anytime,
dig it.
yeah, anything that I can do to help, you know, I'm gonna try to do my best, you know, to do what I can out here. This platform is going to be used in the good. It's not going to be used in anything negative. It's not going to sit there and down somebody. We're not going to sit there and say, hey, you can't sing or you can't perform. All that. Hey, you want to get on the stage, pay the fee, get up there. Now you get donged out. That's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But here's your opportunity.
Right.
Take it. Sometimes I might just give somebody that shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's skip forward a little bit to this last event. I would say the biggest, the most vital event at the Marriott Waterfront, Morgantown, West Virginia. Kevin Gates and Justina Valentine from Wildin' Out.
Speak on it.
Talk to me about, because you said you had your eyes on this venue for a long time.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what it was like preparing for that. And matter of fact, making that happen, getting Kevin Gates #1, getting Justina Valentine. Tell me about that whole experience, man.
Well, and I'm gonna be at 100 with you. Kevin was somebody that Nikki loved. She really liked Kevin Gates, and we did a poll, you know, and we did with the T Grizzy, Megan Stallion, Polo G. You know, we did like 2 polls. Everybody was voting. The last one I just threw out there, Kevin Gates. That's a no-brainer. Kevin. I'm going to give the people what they want.
Okay.
I've learned that a long time ago in this business. Give the consumers what they want. You know, that's why we do the votings, you know, on everybody's page, whether it's Flight page, whether it's Flacco, me, Travis, shout out to Trav.
Shout out Trav. What's up, homie?
What up, Trav?
Whose ever page is on, you know, the voting, we giving the people what they want. That's what we gonna do. And to see Kevin win, you know, that was good for me because I knew Nick loved him.
Right.
And but Justina, we had one host based out of Charleston. You know, it's an unfair situation. You know, I don't know the whole details in that, but you know, we had to make a quick replacement, and Justina was one of those people that she was a triple threat. Beautiful.
She did good. Shout out to Justina.
Yeah, Justina was definitely a triple threat.
Kept it live in there, man.
She's she's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's very funny. She can rap, and she know how to keep everybody moving. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just make that up. You know what I mean? You can't. Talent is something within, man. You know, you have to find yourself. You know what I mean? Find who you truly are to become the person you want. You know what I mean? You're gonna be. You know what I mean? Like I watched yesterday. I seen this movie called The Joker yesterday, and you know, some of the things I don't condone in. You know, but you know, just watching him trying to find himself. People kicked him while he was down. You know, just being a normal person, he had to dig deep within himself and really had to find him who he was.
It's a lot of life, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of life. So you know, just watching that movie was like, dang, you know. Was getting, you know, why, you know, everybody would want to know why he became so insane and all this. So just watching that movie, just looking at that movie and just like, wow, you know, even though he did some crazy stuff, he started to realize This is who I am.
Right.
And a lot of artists need to realize who they are and realize who the people are you surrounded yourself with. You know, this business is not promised for anybody. You know what I mean? It could go tomorrow, you know. But the main thing is supporting. People always say nothing's going on. Oh, there's never nothing going on in Cumberland. There's never nothing going on in West Virginia. Oh, yes, it is.
You hear that a lot.
You hear that a lot. But when they do, I don't want to go because I don't want to go because
My friend's not doing
yeah,
it.
because they're not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. And I'm going to be at 100. The baby, I love him. Hot. OT Genesis performance, hot. Fire. But y'all just missed the most quiet storm of it all. And that was Beanie Siegel.
Bro.
That was Beanie Siegel. I don't care if you didn't know him, if you was 10 years old when he came out, that man gave a performance like no other.
Yes, he did.
Sometimes the best performances are in those intimate settings, and I've
Yeah.
come to learn that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
we
got
didn't need
arms
1,000
length away.
people.
Nah.
Yeah, they did us a favor, dog.
What?
Yeah, you ain't need 1,000 people. We didn't even need 1,000
Yeah,
people.
they gave us a
The way his freestyle was, his tribute to Nicki, you know, and then we have the beautiful, you know, Danielle Walker. You know, vote for Danielle Walker. That's my sister.
Yeah.
You know, just seeing that whole vibe in there, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I broke down and cried when he did Keep Feeling the Edge, because, you know, the tribute to
Yeah,
Nicki
he
was
did.
beautiful.
Listen,
The tribute was beautiful, and that, you know, she meant a lot to me. You know, she meant a lot to this business here, this Blackout Bandits business. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, you're gonna hear me more often screaming Nicki's name, because without her, this wouldn't even be possible at all. At all.
I respect it.
It wouldn't be even. We wouldn't be talking about anything. So real, she pushed me to the limit, all the way through. She saw something in me that I didn't even find. That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you don't even know who you are at times. You think you do, but you better than that. You know, just take your time, man, and, you know, enjoy life. You know what I mean? Take it one day at a time. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So we back at the Marriott, man. Kevin Gates. It was a big deal, man.
Spectacular.
It was a lot that went into it.
Did it?
The stages, the sound.
What about the party when we was going in the clubs, though?
Okay, the promotion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was dope.
Okay, yeah. So before, and if y'all get the mini documentary, man, you gonna see all this for yourself.
It's a lot riding on this one, boy.
It is. So let's make it happen. Let's make sure we make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
Hey,
talking
ballers in your court, dog.
Yeah, I know what it is. Cha-ching.
But look, before the night before Kevin Gates, man,
Yeah.
we all at the hotel, man. It's time to promote, man. We hit the streets real heavy, man. We went to every club in Morgantown that's worth going into. We went to Clarksburg, went in the cold.
Shout out to Clarksburg,
yeah,
hometown.
Shout out to Clarksburg, man. That was my first time out there, I think.
Yeah, hometown.
And we
Notre
went,
Dame High School.
yeah, and we went in there and we went to cold, and it was crazy in there. You got to check the footage out on this mini doc, but we went hands on promoting to the people, man. And shout out to DJ Yemi. We got up in cold, and who was in there? What was that ball player name?
The bank. We was at the bank.
Juju?
Yeah,
okay,
Juju.
Yeah,
Juju
Juju was in
Schuster.
there.
Yeah, Juju Schuster was in there. You know, and then I was, you know, able to meet Bob Huggins. That was a big thing to me. You know, shout out to Jalen Bridges, WVU. You know what I'm saying? He was actually being signed that day. You know, a good friend of mine. His mom's is a real good friend of mine. Went to school together at Notre Dame. And, you know, just seeing that opportunity given to a young man and given, you know, from a friend, you know what I mean? And to see her have a son and to make it this far in life, you know, that's a blessing, man. I know that was a big thing to her. You know, all she cared about was the education, and that just meeting Bob Huggins was cool to me out that whole situation, for real.
We got Bob Huggins in the mini doc, man. We got
Bob
Huggins.
Huggins.
We got Justina. We got Kevin.
Yeah.
We got the boy Juju. We got some outtakes. We got the baby. We got Jacquees. Okay. And we got
The
other
movie.
outtakes. We got other outtakes, man. Yin Yang
Blackout
Twins,
Bandits, the
Cassidy. Yeah, man.
And don't forget, we had the baby before the baby actually took off.
Actually,
For now, y'all getting them again now as Kirk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, you know, we got him and we gave him to you. You know, that's
what was the date on that? What was the date? That was
May 15th. I'll never forget that day.
2019.
Yeah, this year.
Blackout Bandits brought
The
baby along with Stunner for Vegas.
Stunner for Vegas.
To Morgantown, West Virginia. Let it be known,
Shut
man.
it down,
Yeah,
man.
right. I mean,
Every time it's a situation when Blackout Bandits involved, though. You know what I mean?
I tried, man. I just try to do what the people want, you know. And it was kind of crazy because TV is the one who brought the baby to me.
Okay.
And
Shout
you know,
out to TV,
shout out
man.
TV,
My
man.
guy.
Keep your head up, man. I love you, brother. You know what it is. TV damn near fought me in the house. Fought me. I'm like, bro, I'm just here to visit you. Who is this brother you talking about? First it started off from Stunner for Vegas. Then I'm like, yo, well, who's the little dark-skinned dude? Oh, that's baby right there. Yeah, that's him right there. You got to get him. You got to get him. I said, well, listen, if Young Blue don't do what he's supposed to do, I'm going to book him. He said, bro, I'm telling you. And, brother, I am so glad that I did that. I am so happy that man almost, listen, me and TV been friends since the Joel Santana from Wheeler. He actually was a partner in that with me. And, you know, it was an unfortunate situation. I took that very personally. But just for him to go that far, to talk about this man, like, I was just up there visiting VA, like, yo, what up, man? Just came to see how you was doing.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he's like, nah, sit down.
Yeah.
I got to talk to you. What's going on? Because, you know, he's from Charlotte, North Carolina. So I'm sitting there like, bro, what's up with you? Like, look, I need you to look at this. And he kept showing me this video. I'm like, hey, you know, I'm so biased.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I'm biased. I'm a 90s dude.
Right.
I'm the Jay-Z, Noriega.
That boom bap.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm with the, you know,
Yeah.
now I got,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that, but I don't condone in all that drug using and perk popping and all. I don't condone in that. So, and I don't like the young generation to keep hearing that because that's not what it is. You know, you're not going to see some of these artists popping perks and, you know, unfortunately we witnessed, you know, Stunner fall out at the Howard Homecoming. You know, that was a scary moment. You know what I'm saying? I like Stunner. Stunner's a good artist, man. He's definitely dope. But TV made it very clear where his position was with this artist. And I've never seen him that strong about anything. And I thank that brother to this day still. You know, thank you for bringing him into my life because, you know, me and, you know, some of the people that know him are still, you know, talking to this day. Like, we still talk. Like, they check up on me and everything. I check up on them as well. You know, the baby is a real life. You know, he's about
He's
what
got
he's
a crazy
about.
story, man.
Yeah, he's
It's
a
been
businessman for
unveiling.
sure. Yeah, he's definitely a businessman. You know, and you know, when you hear Blackout Bandits, man, all we trying to do is do something positive, man. We don't condone in the unnecessary, but for sure. You know what I'm saying? We want to see people uplifting.
I respect
You know, we want people to have a good time, come out, be safe. You know, if you don't come out, send your kid or something. If it's a kid show, be safe. You know, we take that very seriously. You know, some unfortunate situations did happen after one show, particularly. We're not going to speak on it. It's
Let's
actually
speak on it.
We're not going to
I
speak
think
on
I know what
it.
you're talking about, so you're going ahead and put it out there.
Subscribe to Mr. Top Flight.
Hey, man, go on my YouTube page.
Subscribe
if you
to
wanna
Mr.
see
Top
that
Hey,
Flight.
man.
exclusive
We wanna
footage,
see
man.
L will not.
We want more.
The L will not give out anything to belittle anybody. But
Yeah,
what I
tune
will
in.
say is this: we are zero tolerance
Yeah.
for any foolishness at our
Indeed.
events.
Indeed.
We will not allow. My thing is this: if you was beefing with somebody last week, you see this person every day. This town ain't
Yeah.
so big. You bump
Bro.
into them at the store. Why don't you
Right.
pop it off right there?
They
Don't
wait till they get to
until
the event,
you
to the
get to the
party.
event.
You gotta get that
Yeah,
liquor in
and
them
then-
first.
Yeah,
Listen,
like
you gotta
that's
get the
what
drugs
that's
in them
what it
first.
is.
You gotta get the liquor and the
Get the
drugs
liquor
in
in
them.
them.
And then
And
next
get the
thing you know,
audience.
yeah, need
Get
an
the
audience. Need a
Look at the
show.
audience.
Same reason why they upload the shit to YouTube and the Facebook. They need an audience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like
Validation.
listen, man, it was unfortunate because I don't want to see nobody get hurt. I don't want to see nobody's child get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I take that very seriously. My kids are in there. I got 22, 21
Right.
year old
Absolutely.
young ladies in there.
Yeah.
And they want to have a good time. So we're going to give them a good time. I'm going to shut it all the way down to make sure that gets done. You know, that's why, you know, sometimes you see certain security, they're carrying, you know, because we're not going for that, man. Like, it's going to be respected.
That particular situation was so disrespectful, man. It was so unnecessary. And as black men, man, let me tell you, you should honor another black man having an event or having any type of business, man, and just have an understanding that we don't need no shit in here, because they already expect us to have some shit going on.
So much tearing down going on. It's time to uplift.
Yeah,
y'all.
like everybody's so quick to judge somebody. You know, unless it's their family member or somebody that they deal with, you know, it's always or he ain't do it to me.
Right.
Or what, some nut. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We need to stop that, man. Too many deaths being caused to these young men out here, and we all still tearing each other down. That's some Jim Crow nonsense, man.
Right.
We need to stop that, man. We need to start doing more for each other, man. We all we got, man. Point blank, period. You know, everybody want to be a gangster.
Right.
So them cuffs come on you.
Indeed.
Everybody want to be the realest until them shots shot at you.
Speak on it.
You know what I mean? You only get one life, man. Ain't no coming back, man. So all that tough talking, Al, you know what I'm saying, Al Pacino and all that, you know, save that, man. Because tomorrow ain't never promised, man. It's time to uplift, man. It's time to do something positive. You know, we got a prime example. Like, I want to put this out there, not because they in the building, but we have someone here in the room right now who is a news anchor. Never to be done in West Virginia, a black news anchor. Never. You can't even name me one.
That's crazy.
We have her. Do you support her? Do you know her name?
Right. Come on.
Like, come
Speak
on,
on
man.
it.
Like, it's foolishness, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, you have to look, and by the way, Channel 5 News. But anyway, support, man.
Yeah.
Support your people.
We live in a selfish generation, Al.
That's
It's hard. It's hard to do that.
And that's what's frustrating, Trill.
Yeah.
Because I come from the 90s where everything was more love.
Listen.
You know, hip
Was
hop.
it?
Nah, listen.
I mean, hold on.
Listen, it wasn't
I'm going to
love.
defend that. I'm going to defend that. Like, I'm going to defend that.
Listen.
It was about being who you say you
Right.
are.
Interest
When
of
I
self.
hear, excuse me, 1 second, Drew. When I hear a brother, oh yeah, I'm boop, boop, boop. Oh yeah, it's not to come bully you.
Right.
We gonna see what you about.
Yeah.
Carrying that flag, my G.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you can be whoever you want on
Indeed.
Instagram,
Absolutely.
Facebook, Snap.
Interest of self
That's
is
a fact.
at an all-time high, and I've been saying this. People just self-interest, you know what I mean? And they're not going to stop because of the Instagrams and to be known, oh, I got this. We're not from that generation. None of us is from that generation where we needed that validation. But you're going to see it, man. Validation is seekers. That's what you're tying into, you know
What
what I'm saying?
people don't realize is one thing. You guys control it all. The internet is just a tool. The people are who they really are. You have to realize that, man. Like, ain't no future in fronting, man. You only front for so long until they actually catch up to you.
That's
You know
why.
what I'm
That's why
saying?
that night, you know, not to be negative, man. All we want is positive vibes at any event, anywhere I'm at. Anybody that has been through anything, man. They want to stay the fuck away from any kind of trouble.
And I remember that conversation you and I had when that video was dropped. You know, it wasn't even about the video. It was more or less who I got the phone call from.
Who?
You know, Nikki gave me a phone call.
Okay.
R.I.P. Nick, pretty Nikki. She called me saying this man was, you know, saying what he was saying. You know, I'm half drunk off Duce, fine looking.
Plug. Duce Kingpin in the building tonight.
But I got a call from Nikki, and she was basically saying this man was saying this, that, and the third. And I remember calling you, and you was concerned about my well-being, you know, like a brother's supposed to. And like I told you, nah, not this time. I got to go against this one. Like, drop that video. And because You're not going to lie and say things that you say I did, and then you just on live just disrespectful as hell. You know, I'm a grown ass man. You got a problem with me, you bring it to me. You know, that's a lot of times people have a problem with. They talk that, they don't let that.
Come on.
And I'm easy to catch a hold of.
Everybody's easy.
Yeah, you know, I'm an easy
This is
mother. I'm
2019.
I'm a easy sit. I'm a sitting duck at
Anybody's
all
accessible.
times. You know what I mean? But it wasn't about being, you know, it was more so because if you watch the video, I don't touch him.
Go on my YouTube.
I don't
Check it
touch him. And then I follow him down the road. I'm like, you was talking that craziness to me. There you go, right there. You know, they just, you know,
For no reason. I'm still trying to figure out why the hell.
It must have been a shorty around, y'all. It had to be
It was a rackham in the crowd.
It had to have been a shorty
Niggas
around.
wanted the stage. Niggas wanted to
my
show
mother
off.
and my daughter was standing right there.
Oh,
My
hell
mother
no.
and daughter was standing right. My mom's ready. My mom dude's looking like he's about to fly off that stage any minute now. My daughter like this. Oh my God, he don't even know what he's doing. But I was happy I didn't do anything because it showed restraints. It showed me growing as like I'm 10 toes down into this, man. Like I'm serious about this. You know what I'm saying? So my main thing was to keep my composure. I paid security. Where's my security?
Oh yeah.
That's why that security team would never be along the BOB, you know, working BOB no more. But you know, I look high and low for security to make sure all events are safe.
That's what they paid to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
Yeah, man. Go on YouTube, check out that video, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's not ain't crazy. It's really just a learning lesson.
Yeah, it's
Be
definitely
respectful. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful. Don't do no unnecessary bullshit, man. Just respect.
I remember
where you
seeing
at.
footage.
But here's the thing. Here's the crazy thing about it. When it was going on, I was running behind for the show anyway. So when I got there, I seen all this going on. I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? Like, what is all this?
Right.
So now I'm like, nah, we about to clean house right now. We got to get everything back in order. The man outside, we need to get this thing moving. He's sitting out there. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So me trying to clean house, and then next thing you know, that particular situation happens. I'm sitting there like, yo, my man, come on, yo, you know, nah. And I'm like, all right. So they're listening to this. They sitting there watching dude.
Absolutely.
So now we not even thinking dude. And if you notice, Flight, I've never asked you to walk outside with me before. As we leaving. I'm just like, it's the baby, man. We gotta get all the footage of this dude. I don't care. Walking to the Maybach. I don't care.
Right.
Whatever. As we walking out to the Maybach, this man just bends the corner with his little crew. It was just like, like the sky just turned. And I'm like, and dude was like, yo, ain't that? And I don't need to say the rest. Like I said, go look
Check
at
the-
Top Flights.
that footage out,
Subscribe
man.
to Top
No,
Flights.
he came around the corner with a knife out.
Oh my God.
He came around the corner with a knife out
Did
in
he?
the air.
Was a knife out?
He had a
Stop
knife out in
playing.
the air like this.
Oh.
You understand?
Stop
and then
playing.
he was talking that shit, and he walked past, and then they followed him. That knife went flying in the air. once they put hands on him, that knife went flying in the air.
I don't.
And all I want to say is, if the brother ever catches wind of this, bro, just that shit ain't make no goddamn sense, dog.
Bro,
ain't make no sense.
you and I talk, brother. We good. We
Good.
talk, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Keep your head up out there, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I never posted that video, Flight, is because that's not the image that we wanted, but it needed to be shown.
Oh yeah, man.
It needed to be
Absolutely.
shown.
Hey,
Like,
y'all,
that's
niggas,
not,
niggas want an airtime, man. They got it.
they got the
know what I'm
airtime,
saying?
but what I'm saying is that I didn't want that to be,
What would you do for 15 minutes of fame?
Right.
oh,
You know what I mean?
Indeed.
That's the question.
you got some Balenciagas on your head. You got some Balenciagas on your head. I don't know. You know what I mean? At least you can say it wasn't no normal man.
Right.
It was the baby in them.
Indeed.
At least you get that much. You know what I mean?
got
It wasn't just no ordinary Joe. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, we don't condone it.
Nah, we
man.
definitely don't, man.
We definitely
Absolutely
don't. We poke fun at it because it's been a while now, and it's definitely, you know, me and that man have an understanding, and
Good.
you know, and he did apologize, and
Good.
you know, it takes a lot for a man to, you know, to admit when he's wrong. You know,
Shout out to
especially
him.
you know,
That's what's up.
especially shout out to my man. You know, it is what it is, you know, and that's why I never posted it. You know, I told A not to post it. You know, that's something that, you know, we just wanted to make a point. And at the end of the day, the point was made, and that's just what it is.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So the last joint, Kevin Gates, Justina Valentine, just to touch on that again, man. I remember being in there, and the scene was so epic, man. We had, you know, the MTV chick, and we had Kevin Gates come out there. We had the major venue.
Shout out to the
stage.
Q's, West Virginia Q's.
The Q's.
Shout out to the Q's, man.
Okay.
The Q's set that joint off, man. Shout out to Jay Prax, man. Shout out to Oso Reese. Shout out to, of course, Trilla did his thing. TK did her thing. Blockstar,
what up?
You know, I'm happy to be able. I'm very happy that I was able to give you guys that stage to do that. You know, it took a lot for that night, man. It was a lot going on.
Yeah, we appreciate you. I appreciate you.
It's a lot going on, man.
Yeah.
Dealing with the loss of Nikki, and then you have to go out here in front of these people and then do the tribute. And thank you for that tribute flight. I appreciate that tribute, brother. That was a
powerful
tribute.
moment, man.
Yeah,
it was a powerful moment.
The whole room stood still.
It was something I had to do. You know, nothing's promised, man. Nothing is promised. And to lose someone, you know, so beautiful and so, you know, caring, it really knocked me all the way out. I mean, it did. It really derailed me. And then, but to be able to give her something, that's all I cared about, because that's all I really wanted to happen. I wanted something to happen.
Right.
You know, she meant that much to me. You know.
Definitely.
You know, I definitely want to, you know, keep that thing going. You know what I'm saying?
That legacy, right?
Yeah, that legacy got to keep going. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure every time my birthday come around, there's something going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she deserved that. She deserved a lot I can't give her right now. But her name definitely is going to be a part of this for a long time, forever, till I'm done.
All right, man. What's next for Blackout Bandits? What's coming up? What we got going on? Where you at? Where you at with the Blackout Bandits, man? I know you got some important dates coming up.
Yeah, I got actually tomorrow. We got a
what's going on tomorrow?
A court date, actually.
Okay.
An unfortunate situation occurred, and you know, that's really one of those situations. And then, you know, a year later, you had Nikki's passing to it. It's a lot. You know, a lot of people don't understand what I wake up to. You know, if I even sleep to anything. You know, sacrifices, man. You know, we sacrifice, man. Like, it's an unfortunate situation in a young man's life, you know. And there's no winner out of this because the life is gone. But I've learned so much from this. The hate, you know, people upset, you know, and I get it, you know. But, you know, the facts matters in this situation. You know what you're talking about. A lot of people don't know what they're talking about. A lot of people hear things and run with it. You know, we live in the day when you just, hey, Joe Vlo Mo did that. Oh, yeah, word. Type it up, send it out. Did you even fact check that joint? Like, did you even look into the situation? You know what I mean? I don't care. Some people might have their whole hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a hidden agenda, man. It may not even be about what you're talking about. It's just the fact that they can actually get somebody along on a little ride to derail you. And you know, and I'm the type of dude that I don't bend, fold, or nothing. So whatever he telling you, or whatever they telling you, it ain't gonna phase me none. All you doing is making me stronger and making me want more. And when I get the one, that's a problem. Because when I get the one, it ain't gonna stop.
Till you get it, right?
Till I get it. Till I get what I want, it's gonna be a problem, my man. So, you know, tomorrow, you know, there's no win, there's no loss. You know what I mean? I've been carrying this thing for almost a year, you know, and I feel for the family, you know. I feel for them. I pray for them all. I pray for everybody, man. You know what I mean? And it's it's just what the courts want to do, and you know, we just hope for the best. You know what I mean? I expect the worst, but I just hope for the best in my side. You know, I've been living day by day, not even thinking about it, just enjoying everybody's time, man. You know, being able to hang out with my family, my friends, and just taking it one day at a time. Like, I'm not worrying about nothing else right now. Like, I'm not even thinking about that tomorrow. I'm just praying that his mother, you know, understands.
It's huge.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's all I can really say about that. I can't get into a lot of it, but you know,
that's huge for sure.
You know, I definitely understand that it was you know, what's going on tomorrow. And I just pray for everybody, man. Even if I'm to be taken away tomorrow, I just want everybody to understand it's not over. It's far from over. Trust me. When I come back, I bounce like round ball. Believe that. Trust me. I don't take too, like I said, I don't like to lose, so I'm definitely going to come back with vengeance. But, you know, with the good intent and a good heart, you know, with that vengeance, for sure.
We ready.
Good, man. Hey, look, God, y'all go on YouTube, man. Check my page, man. We got other episodes. I want to thank
Support your
man.
local artists.
Support the local artists.
Please.
Hey, nah, man. Support
Stop.
Okay. Support your local promoter.
Yeah, do that too, because y'all want so many shows. I'll bring the baby back. Now let me be one thing clear about that. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I met the baby and when I booked him, that was a nice $20,000. I can safely throw that out there now. 20 grand. Do the number on what you might become now.
Yeah.
So all y'all wanting these $100,000, $200,000 artists, yeah, I'm glad the university picked that bill up. Thank you. WVU shout out for that bill. Because I know it was a large bill, trust me.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, if that's what you want, once you support this here, I'm going to give you what you want.
Right.
I promise you that.
Right.
I'm going to do a poll, give it about a good month, let the poll manifest itself, get it through everybody's hands, and do everybody take their time voting it. Then about a month or so, we'll lay it down, figure it out.
Calculated.
Yeah, calculate it all the way out.
Calculated.
Shoot it, you know, we're going to get it done, man. I'm going to get it done. That's a promise, man. We're going to get it done.
That's a bet, man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, man. LaDon from Blackout Bandits.
Hey, man.
And thank you for coming through, brother.
Thank you, brother,
man.
for having me.
The story.
Man.
Thank you,
Appreciate
brother.
it, man.
Thank you.
For sure.
It's a blessing, man. I'm very proud of both of y'all, man. Keep doing this thing, man. And, you know, man, I love you, man, like a brother, man.
You, Holmes.
You know,
Sir.
like a brother, man. And
We appreciate
so
you,
you
man.
like family as well,
We
brother.
appreciate
So,
you,
you
man.
know, I just keep doing what y'all need to do, man. You know, I understand hate gonna come your way. Hate always gonna come our
That
way.
means you
need
doing
that.
something.
We actually doing
You feel
something.
me?
Yeah, you actually doing
If
something
it
with
was no
yourself.
hate,
when
I'd be
G-Way-
worried at this point,
Yeah,
fellas.
if I wasn't being hated on,
being...
you know, I would be really checking. But in the same token, your hate can also mess up something good, man. This is something beautiful, man. We actually giving West Virginia their name, and then we got the movie, you know, Whenever Flight,
Mini Doc.
the mini doc.
I keep trying to tell him stop calling the guy.
Yeah, I keep
hey,
saying
he's promoting
movie.
it like a goddamn blockbuster.
Listen,
We want
it's
an
a
hour and a
mini-
half, damn it.
Listen, it's a mini documentary.
He put me under mad pressure, man.
And Flight's under a huge amount of pressure. But once it's released, I hope you enjoy it.
Let me
and
say
realize.
this. Let me say this, man. What we got, it is definitely worth viewing. It is definitely a piece of history. I'm gonna say that right there.
Y'all gotta check the trailer out.
The trailer is out, but what we got is a piece
And
of
before
history.
we don't just say the trailer's out. Who thought of that West Virginia part? I thought of that. That was all
Dawn
me.
thought of the
I
put the
wanna
song
put
in
that.
there.
I wanted to put that out there right now. That was all me.
Get that man his kudos, man.
Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you.
There it
That's
is.
all. That's all.
That was
That's all I
that was,
want.
that was
Just a
brilliant.
little bit.
No, that was brilliant, man.
Hey, man.
You were asking for it for a while, and that was the right time to use that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, look, that should be out. I don't know. You gotta ask Don. You gotta ask Don Bob that.
Don Bob. Man, once again,
You gotta
what we
ask
talking
Elle when it's
about,
coming
man?
out. But nah, look, we gotta wrap up here, man. I want to thank y'all again. Shout out to everybody that's watching, viewing, sharing. this shit,
Morgantown,
man.
West V,
Shout out Morgantown, man.
Man,
Big
shout
time.
out L.
Clarksburg, Fairmont,
Yeah,
Charleston,
Shout
Beckley,
out Blackout
Huntington,
Bandits, man.
Blackout Bandits, Trav,
Yeah,
Allison, you know, Rico, P, E.T., you know what I mean, Jules, Court, you know, everybody, man, that show love, man, the Blackout Bandits, man. I thank y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart, man. I really do appreciate y'all, man. We're going to keep doing this thing, man, and keep supporting, man. Support, man. Don't listen to everything you hear, because everything you hear can be falsified. You know how that go, man. People lie a lot of times. People want you to join along their little hate game.
That's right.
If you want to have a good
Hate train.
time,
Yeah.
you want to see good talent, you want to see something, you know what I mean, happen great here, man, support us, man.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. That's what we're about, and that's what we're going to continue to be about, man. No doubt about it. And support your local artists, man. Everybody keep thinking Drake came out of some sky or something. I don't know where Drake worked for that spot. And that man that you might know as your next door neighbor was working this same way.
You heard it first.
So do that, man.
You heard it first.
All right, man. We out of here, man.
We out.
What we
Peace.
talking about, man?
Do say.
Peace and love.
Do say. Thank you.